What's up, guys? Just Josh in here, bringing you guys a very special review today. This is the latest release from Des Moines, Iowa heavy metal outfit Slipknot. We Are Not Your Kind. And this is a very special review because I'm going to be doing something that I've never done before in a review. I'm going to be opening it live on video. And as you can tell, it's still in the package. We still got this. We still got that. So yeah, let's take off the plastic wrap here. Try and do this one-handed. Yeah, you guys are going to get my first reactions to the artwork and all that good shit. And there it is. We Are Not Your Kind. Here's the back with all the band members. So here we go. Not my first time seeing the CD. I've seen the CD online, unfortunately. Really cool CD art there. Looks like almost like Corey. And now let's get in to the booklet, and I'm going to talk about the tracks, what I think of them, all that good stuff. Opening this booklet for the very first time. Got insert coin there. Now, insert coin is a very interesting intro. It's got a lot of sampling from Sid and Craig. Very ominous, very eerie. And you can hear Corey say, "I'm counting all the killers," which obviously comes back at the end for Solway Firth. So nice way to set up the album there. Then we have Unsainted. Everyone's heard this song by this point. It came out in May, I believe. Yeah, it's just a song about Corey letting go of depression and all that. And I also get some anti-religious vibes, but not really in the way that you would think, just in the way that Corey was able to find himself without the help of religion. Like the line, "You gotta lie if you want to believe, but your Bibles don't work on me," and all that. And also reaching out for the hand of God, but did you think you'd shake your own? Really good song. Radio single. Everyone called it Stone Sour when it came out, but you gotta understand, Slipknot puts out a radio single, and then a really heavy single, and then we get the album. Because they did that with Point 5. They put out or I think the negative one came out first, actually. But yeah, really heavy song, and then you get the radio single. That's exactly what they did with Unsainted and Solway Firth. Nice little booklet here, and then we go into Birth of the Cruel with V-Man there. There's Jay right here. Then for insert coin, it's just that woman who's on the cover there. Yep. Birth of the Cruel, very, very anti-current generation song. I get some shots at, some political figures in here, especially when he says, "We are the bitter, the maladjusted, and wise, fighting off a generation too uptight. We're all dressed up with nobody to kill. The rhetoric stops tonight." So maybe a line at Donald Trump there with "the rhetoric stops tonight." Who knows. But yeah, very heavy song. It starts out with lots of percussion and thumping drums, very akin to Prosthetics on their debut album. Really cool song, very heavy, very groovy, very slow and crushing. Birth of the Cruel is a great song. And then we have an interlude here, "Death Because of Death," and then we got Mick here, by the way, and then Corey is just repeating "Death because of death because of you" with this female singer in the background. Very creepy track. Then you have Nero Forte. Now, the title of this song, just focus in on the booklet here. The title of this song is very, very interesting because I think Nero is some, like, mythical villain or something along those lines. And then Forte. And Vin and Sori mentioned this. I didn't come up with this on my own, but I thought it was very cool how they broke it down, so I'm just going to repeat what they say because I 100% agree with it. Like, Nero Forte is this mythical villain, I think, and then someone's forte is what they do best, or, you know, what they do. So Nero Forte is basically saying someone's really good at being a piece of shit. And obviously the line in the chorus, that's what you do best. Too much animosity, nobody does it better than the enemy. You can do your worst to me, at the end of the day, that's what you do best. And man, Corey's vocals in this song are frantic, just really fast, almost kind of like rapping, but not quite. Just a complete flurry of lyricism there from Corey. Like, the guitar work in this song is amazing. The drumming in this song is amazing as well. Then you have Critical Darling, which I think is another kind of jab at religion almost. Like, God's in a coma, put faith on life support. Then we tell ourselves it can't be hell if there's no heaven. Another, you know, the chorus to this song is very, very melodic. And I do think that either Critical Darling or Nero Forte might be the first single after the album is already out, which it is. So that might be, either of these two songs could be a single later on, you know, as this album ages a little bit. Then we have Craig there with the lyrics to A Liar's Funeral. Now, this one, there's a little interlude at the end of Critical Darling that leads into A Liar's Funeral, and you get this acoustic guitar, Corey singing very melodic and soft, and then he just screams liar out of nowhere. Then it goes back into the acoustic and the very melodic singing, then Corey screams liar once again, and it just goes into this slow, very, very just doom metal, sludge metal kind of section. Burn, burn, burn the liar. Now, everyone thinks that this song is about Chris Fane, and I can definitely see why people think that, but apparently it's about Corey's wife, which most songs on this album are about Corey's wife. Corey's ex-wife, I should say. So he got a divorce. I don't know what the divorce was over. I don't really care, to be honest. That's Corey's business, not mine. But obviously something really fucked up happened, and Corey fell into this deep, dark depression, and it gave us this album. So it could be about Corey's ex-wife, but I can definitely see why people think that it's about Chris Fane, and I thought it was about Chris Fane at first. I still do, in a way. And speaking of, we got Corey right there. Then we have Red Flag, which this song is so fucking crushing. Just Corey's vocals on here are as frantic as we have ever heard Corey. Just Iowa screaming, fucking... Corey said that it would be Iowa's Levels of Heavy, and they delivered. I don't give a shit what anyone says. They delivered. And songs like Red Flag, Orphan, and Solway Firth are heavier than any song on Iowa, in my opinion. You don't have to agree. Maybe you hate this album, maybe you love it. But I've heard this album almost 20 times now. And in my personal opinion, this album does rival Iowa. They've just become so much more mature in their songwriting, their lyrical themes, and their, you know, composition. Just way more diverse than anything on Iowa. The only experimental songs on Iowa would really be Gently and Skin Ticket. And, of course, the title track. But yeah, just very, very awesome song. One of the heaviest on the album. Then we have the new member here. I refuse to call him Tortilla Man, because does that look like a fucking tortilla to you? No, it doesn't. It looks like a burn victim. It looks like they took Chris Fane's mask, melted it down, chopped off the nose, because there's still the buttons there, there's still the zipper. People think that it's Chris Fane, but he's in a band with Dee Snider and one of the remaining Motorhead members. I think the only remaining Motorhead member. I don't know. Yeah, then Red Flag leads into what's next, which is a kind of an elevator music type interlude, but not really happy elevator music. Like, it sounds happy, but the more you listen to it, the more you think that something's wrong, and then it just drops right into Spiders, which Craig is on the piano, because his little sampling table has this mini piano, and he's using that. And yeah, just a very creepy track. Not what everyone thought it would be, but I definitely dig this track a lot. It grew on me a lot. And who knows, maybe this might be a single after the album comes out, because if you saw in the beginning of the video, the plastic wrap on the CD case said featuring Unsainted, Nero Forte, and Spiders, so who knows? Maybe Nero Forte and Spiders are going to be the lead singles. Or not lead singles. The lead single was Unsainted. But maybe they'll be singles after the album comes out. We don't know. But anyways, yeah, Spiders, really good track. And then we go into Orphan, which is like the Heretic Anthem Part 2. Once this one kicks in, it just kicks you right in the balls. Just frantic double bass from Jay. And I gotta say, man, Jay really stepped up his game on this album. Not to say that his performance on Point 5 wasn't good, because it was completely fucking amazing. But this is like his performance on Point 5, The Great Chapter, ×2. Just really thought out, really diverse drum beats, really unique. And I would say that Jay is very close or on Joey's level. Maybe not better, but he is definitely getting up there. He is so fucking precise live. He's as precise as a goddamn calculator live. And I'm seeing Slipknot next Wednesday. I can't fucking wait. Yeah, Orphan, another really, really heavy song. There's some melody in the chorus, but it's not like sing-songy melody. It's not like poppy melody like in Unsainted. It's this kind of almost eerie singing. Yeah, Orphan, really good track. Then we get into where the album is really, really experimental with My Pain. And we got a picture of Sid right here. This song is really creepy. It's basically Corey singing in this really eerie voice with piano in the background as well. It's almost like this twisted lullaby. And again, he's talking about his wife in this song. Get a picture of Clown here. And then we have Not Long for This World, which is a really sad song. Corey's just singing his heart out on this song, with the chorus going, "So decide, tell me how I'm going to die, 'cause I've already gone away." Then it gets heavier as time goes on in the track. Both of these tracks are very close to 7 minutes. Now, they did get some criticism because people didn't think that the songs needed to be this long. But they are very atmospheric songs, especially My Pain. So I don't really have a problem with it. And then we go into Solway Firth, which I think is Slipknot's heaviest fucking song to date. It is just so brutal. Corey sounds like an absolute madman on this song. He really sounds like his world has come just crashing down. Not even crashing down, just he sounds like he didn't even have a world in the first place, man. It starts off with, I'm counting all the killers, like, today up on this hill I'm counting all the killers. They sway as they swarm, a look of gluttons in their eyes. They mutter as the body loses warmth. They pick your bones like locks inside a tomb and take great care to not take care of you. In like this really creepy accent, Corey sings it, and then he just screams "you" out of nowhere, and they just drop it on you. Really heavy fucking song. Corey writing really just devastatingly heartbreaking lyrics about his ex-wife. And yeah, this is Slipknot at their most vulnerable, at their most emotional, but also at their most pissed off. And I really think that this is Slipknot's heaviest, most diverse album to date. It's just fucking insane, and it's fucking amazing. We have some credits here. Yeah, very good artwork. Very good artwork. Overall, I would say this album is a 9.5 out of 10. It's very close to a 10, and honestly, as time goes on, I may give it a 10, but I just need to listen to it a lot more. I need time for it to really... It's already grown on me quite a lot, but I think I would just need more time to really decide if I think it's a 10 out of 10. In my opinion, I would say that .5 The Gray Chapter is definitely very close to a 10 out of 10. Same with Iowa and the self-titled album. So this may be a 9.75, as dumb as that sounds. I'm just probably going to keep it at a 9.5, but it's very fucking close to a 10 out of 10. Do not believe what the idiots on social media say that this is Stone Sour trying to be Slipknot. No, it's not. If you say that, you have not listened to this album, other than Unsainted maybe. If you say that, that's complete idiocy at its finest. This album sounds nothing like Stone Sour. I don't get what the deal with Slipknot trying to experiment is. Oh, God forbid they have melody, now they're Stone Sour. But I digress. This album, fucking amazing. Pick it up right now. That's all I gotta say, guys. This album is damn near perfect. So much heaviness. I mean, there's something on here for every Slipknot fan. Whether you're a fan of the more melodic side of Slipknot, whether you're a fan of the heavier side of Slipknot, there's something here for every type of maggot. And you gotta understand, they didn't make the album... They made the album that they wanted. Because that's what Slipknot does. They do it for themselves first, and then the maggots next. That's how they've always done it. But anyways, I'm not gonna take up any more of your time today. That's all I have to say about this album. 9.5 out of 10. Very close to a 10. Damn near perfection. Pick this album up right now. Peace out.